of like why the bridge is kind of essential. Okay, and what we're going to do is, I've never really watched like a good instructional, if you like, on how to defend strikes from mount. So when you get mounted, it's a horrible position, okay, and if you get hit, okay, it's awful. So what happens is we learn all of this stuff, like how to kind of bridge escape and hip escape and do all these things in jiu-jitsu, and then someone starts hitting you in the head, and most people will wrap around the waist and just tuck their head, okay, and then everyone's like, well, you know, it's like you can't do, you know, jiu-jitsu doesn't work on the bottom because then you have to grab around the waist and you have to prevent the strikes. Putting your head up there doesn't prevent strikes, for one. Okay, they can still smash you in the side of the head. Okay, it's not as hard, okay, but it's still not very good. And the other thing people do is that they just immediately show their back. Okay, now we're going to go through next month how to, what would say, show your back well. So how to go from mount escapes to back escapes well, because there's a good way to do it and there's a bad way to do it. Okay, and we want to tip the odds in our favour of good ways, like get more good times than bad times from it. But for now, what I want you to try and do is we're just going to do a little bridge, say drill, to get you thinking about how to use that as an actual tool to stop them from striking. Okay, it's not a particularly nice drill, okay, and you won't have 100% success record. But all Dom's going to do is he's going to sit on there, okay, and Dom's idea is he's just going to simulate strikes like with just by slapping it before he starts. Okay, and give him a couple of rules. Okay, so he's just going to hit like the top and sides of the head. Okay. As well, what I want you to do is you're going to have to bridge. Like my idea is I'm going to bridge to like bring him forwards. Okay, so I want to kind of bring his weight forwards, okay, and try to get him to put his hands on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to try and make him put his hands on the floor because when they're on the floor, they're not on the face. Okay, so I'm going to try and make him put the hands on the floor, and then that should also get him moving so that I can then try and set up escape slightly. Okay, but your main thing now is just try and get him to put his hands on the floor. Okay. If in that sequence he tries to put his hands on you to stabilize him, you can trap one and then you can roll him off, okay? But you're not going to look for hands like this yet, okay? What your hands are mainly going to do is, although you can use some protection in your face, I want you to keep one elbow at least always down, because if he starts to walk up and hit you, like he gets up here, you're having a bad day, okay? This is going to be a really bad day. So I have to make sure that I get back to here, okay? So you can do like a 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I'm going to try and make him put these over here, okay, and you just try and keep them on there. And again, it's not a great drill for you, you'll get hit every now and then, okay, but you might be able to escape. If you feel enough room, you might be able to roll them out, okay. Get into hip escape more than that. If you feel that you can just get out, you can just escape, okay, don't stay there if you don't have to. So if you feel there's a hip escape on there, you can just get an escape, you can do that. If they bring their hands in, you can grab one and roll it, okay. Don't try and chase his hands, because again, he'll just walk his hands up, okay? So the only time you can get out is if they give you enough space, you can take it, so you know you're not stupid, but don't go chasing the hands, okay? I'm just going to do like a minute on this. For the MMA class, you'll have to do this for 3 minutes at a time. But for now, let's do 1 minute each side, okay? Let's go.